the headlines. Government postpones the national ID card deadline. A group of Barbadians wants a joint select committee put in place to review the traded ID cards. Tourism officials expecting massive exposure for Barbados from the more than 400 international journalists expected here for the men's T20 Cricket World Cup. Two petrol stations, one in Christchurch and the other in St. John, have been burglarized. As property owners could be hit with hefty fines for failing to clean their overgrown lots under tough new laws to be passed by government. Good evening. I'm Larry Bears. The details to the news just ahead. January 31st is no longer the deadline for expiry of the old Barbados national ID cards. Minister of Industry, Innovation, Science and Technology, Marcia Carroll, says the Cabinet of Barbados and its January 31st deadline will no longer be in place. She said she will explain why the decision was taken.
Yesterday, January 20th, Minister of Industry, Innovation, Science and Technology made a presentation to the Cabinet on which basically agreed that the January 31st deadline with respect to registration for the new digital ID was no longer necessary, largely based on the very high take-up of registration, and therefore would no longer stand, and that I would give full context to the matter in a ministerial statement to Parliament this coming Tuesday, January 30th. I believe Barbadians deserve to hear a full discussion of where we are with the project and why that decision has been taken, as well as what it means for the future of the project.
Minister of Industry, Innovation, Science and Technology, Marcia Carroll. Meantime, a group of Barbadians held a news conference this morning at which they threatened to take legal action if government did not push back the January 31st deadline for expiry of the old ID cards. Speaking during the news briefing, spokesman for the group, Kimar Stewart, raised several concerns regarding those cards and felt these questions needed to be cleared up before government moved forward with a plan. He also wanted a joint select committee to be put in place to review the traded ID cards.
So I urging the government to push back the January 31st deadline is just unreasonable. It do not give the citizens any room to contribute. And contribute, I mean a joint select committee, much like what the government did with, of course, other bills that allow the citizens to come to Parliament and directly contribute what they had to say. So we're asking the government to push back this deadline. If not, we stand ready to take for action against the government of Barbados if they do not push back the January 31st deadline and give us the courtesy of a joint select committee of Parliament. So we are looking at the fact that the government intends to render Barbadians who do not get the ID to be stateless. How do you justify being born in Barbados and the government taking away your right to be a citizen of Barbados because you do not get a digital ID?
That was Kimar Stewart. Tourism officials are expecting massive exposure for Barbados from the more than 200 international journalists expected here for the men's T20 Cricket World Cup. Barbados will host the media hub for the event as the country was chosen as the site for the International Cricket Council media to set up and cover the event in June. Speaking during a media briefing this morning, Manager of Sports at the Barbados Tourism Marketing Incorporated, Kemal Springer, said the country will benefit both in the short and long term. Provides a strategic opportunity for us to stimulate economic activity.
So now, this is the part that killing me the most, because we need to get this in. That's really good. That's very, very good.
Messaging for World Cup has been integrated for us in the campaign and this national Strategies are being implemented to capitalize on the influx of tourists for the summer period. We are going to be hosting 200 ICC Central journalists and the University Center. These are international journalists that the ICC have employed. We're going to have the ability to engage them about how they should express Barbados, should own the country, so that we can take advantage of our international reach. And then we'll be able to form relationships with them for the long term. So that whenever we have activities in the country that we want to promote, that we can do so in the long term. So there'll be long-reaching benefits beyond the long term. So they'll arrive probably just before, and they'll stay here straight through to the finals on the 29th. Manager of Sports for the Barbados Tourism Marketing Incorporated, Kemal Springer. 2 petrol stations, one in Christchurch and the other in St. John, have been burglarized. Star from Network News has learned that the Woolwich service station at 4 Roads in St. John was burglarized between last night and this morning, and over $55,000 stolen from a safe. Meantime, there was a burglary at a Christchurch petrol station early this morning. Star from Network News understands that at about 5, a man entered the Saul Top Rock service station, snatched the cash register, and ran away. A security guard ran after the thief, who dropped the cash register on the sidewalk, and it was never retrieved. On Monday night, armed men robbed a variety shop in St. Philip and a bar in Christchurch. This morning, customers at the Top Rock service station spoke of their shock at what had transpired there and about events in the country generally.
There's a lot of things that are going on that's not right, really honest. Well, the police are trained, you know what I mean, and the government is trained too. But the people have bad minds, so that is not right. I don't like what's going on in the country. The robbery is not like this. Earlier this year, you had 2 guys get shot. You understand? In the Yam Ground. So these things is bad. People spend money to put their equipment to the air. This is a starting here that people put here so they can come and get gas and get the safety. But why come and do this thing? It's going up somewhere.
I think it's crazy. I think that the people that decided right now are really desperate, and we really got to be careful with ourselves and how we carry ourselves. We can't let our guard down the top, because right now things real bad. Real bad.
Customers at a Christchurch petrol station where there was a burglary this morning. Government plans to pass tough new laws that will result in property owners being hit with hefty fines for failing to clean their overgrown lots. This has been disclosed by Attorney General Dale Marshall, who was responding to a complaint from a member of the public at St. Lucie Speaks, the latest in a series of government public town hall style meetings. Marcia Miller, a resident of Maycock's Terrace, noted that at a similar session about a year ago, she had complained about overgrown lots in her home and said there had been no action taken by the
Okay, so first time flying live on YouTube, actually seeing how it works, and let me see where we go with this. It have no memory card. Give me a second. Let me just get back the memory card for it. Alright, I definitely got to calibrate this here. Let me just do a no, I run in a live feed. I hope I got to see if it's showing on OBS now. Not that no, they're gone still.
I don't know when this happened.
Me like a fighter or something. With who? Stick in. So give me a second. Let me